If wishes and wants were enough to get us through life, then we would all be exactly where we wanted to be. I mean, I can intend to be a surgeon, but if I don't go to school, am I ever going to be a surgeon? Probably not. Not even probably. Definitely not. Hey, howdy and hello humans. Welcome back to my house. I hope you're doing well. I want to talk about something that we see and hear all throughout the community. This is what you're going to hear a million times over. You've probably heard it a million times over, and that is the phrase, intentions are everything, or intentions are the most important thing. And I want to pose this as a question. Are intentions everything, and are intentions the most important thing? Let's talk about this a little bit. Let's unpack it. Let me share with you my opinion on it, and then you can share yours down below. But I really want to talk about this because it's just like people just go, intentions are everything, and then they move along. And we need to have these conversations within our community because it's really easy to say something and have it pick up traction, and then it just becomes a universal truth within the community. Kind of like the threefold law, how it just kind of became a universal truth that really isn't a universal truth. And it's been years and years and years. And now we're just kind of starting to unpack that and go, no, that's not a universal truth for all of us. So let's just unpack this because it's been like really swirling for a long time. And it really has a lot of traction within our community. So I think this is a conversation that we need to have because we know that intentions are important. It is the basis of our magic, but are they the most important thing? And honestly, if I'm answering this question for myself and my own practice, the answer's got to be no. Well, what do you mean, Vic? What do you mean no? How can intentions not be the most important thing if they're the basis of our magic when everyone talks about how intentions are everything? Well, number one, let's talk about intentions for a minute. And to understand that an intention is not a wish or a hope. A wish or a hope is something that you want to happen or like you hope it happens. Like, oh, I wish I won the lottery. Like, I would love for that to happen. Or I wish I could get into this college that I applied for that I really want to go to. Like, yeah, you can hope, but wishing and hoping is putting it in the hands of somebody else. An intention is something that you intend to happen. Like, I want to get into this school and I intend to get into this school. Not, oh, I hope someone on the other side, lets me in. No. I intend to get into this school. That is my intention. Awesome. Now, granted, I can intend all I want. I can say, I'm going to go to Yale. But guys, I didn't get Yale grades. So like what next? If I don't have the qualifications to get into Yale, or I can't pay for the tuition and I don't have a scholarship, how the hell am I going to go to Yale? So see, I can intend to do it, but these things on the other end aren't just going to magically change because this is what I intend to do. So yeah, intentions are not everything. Our magic has to have a balance, and it's a balance of research and experience and intentions and action. So again, you can have an intention like, I'm going to cast this spell with the intention to make a lot of money. But if you have no experience with spells and you've done no research on money spells, how well do you think that's going to happen for you? Having no experience and having no knowledge on how to do what it is you intend to do. So intentions aren't everything. They're not even the most important thing. I will say they're up there. But you know what? I don't know if there's one most important thing because there has to be a balance, and it's a blending of so many different things when we're practicing magic. So intentions can't be the most important because if they were, they would be what we would need the most. But they're not what we need the most. We need a lot of other things in order to bring our intentions to life, to make them happen. Like I said, you need to know what you're doing. You have to have knowledge, so study and research. You have to have some experience, in order for this to happen. Like, depending on your intentions, like everybody has a first spell. Everyone's going to cast a first spell. So, you're going into it with, no experience. But for the most part, let's just say you've been practicing magic for at least a little while. So you have some experience, but you need that as well. And you have to have action. A spell without action will get you nowhere. The universe is not going to just grant you everything you want because you say that's what you intend to have happen. If you just want to sit around and do nothing, like I may say, I want to get this promotion at work, so I intend to do it. That's my intention. I will get this promotion. But if you don't put in the work and show them, and to show your boss that you can be a good person for this promotion and be a good candidate, you can't just sit back and go, I'm going to do less work and hope to get more. That's not how anything in life works, really. So again, is intention the most important thing? I don't think so. I think that in order for us to manifest the things in life that we truly want and desire and that we feel is the best for us, because that's the thing too. It really has to be what's best for us, you know? Like I may wish and want and intend to be a lawyer, but is that what's best for me? Probably not. Like I really have no desire to go work outside the home for that many hours and be away from my family. And I'm really introverted, so I really don't want to like be around and like talking to a bunch of people. So it's like, yeah, it'd be a good paycheck, but it's not what's best for me, you know? Like, sure, like being rich and famous, how awesome. To be a famous singer, yeah, that sounds great. But is it what's best for me? No, I'm an introvert. That would not be what was best for me, to be known by millions of people and like in the public eye all the time. Would not be what was best for me. So your intentions have to work with what's going to be in your best interest. So again, like you may intend on something, but if it's not what's best for you and you don't have experience and you don't have the knowledge on how to bring it to life and you don't put any action into it, then your intentions were for naught. And they're going to fizzle out. And you can keep saying all day long, and intention's all that matters. But it's a lie. Intention is not all that matters. Just like anything else in life, everything's got to be multifaceted. It's not just one thing. You know, like in a marriage, you know, you can say, oh, love is the most important thing. Love is the only thing that matters. Love is great. You have to have at the core love for that person. But you know what? You can't live on love. You can't pay bills with love. You can't fix all your problems with love. You have to work, and it's two people working together all the time to make it work. And if love was enough, there would be no divorce. So it's not the most important thing because it's not the only thing that matters. You have to have that at its core. It is the basis for a healthy relationship, but it's not everything you need to have a healthy relationship. So think of it like that. Yes, intentions are great, but they're not going to carry out what it is that you want. You have to do that with the assistance of everything else you've done to make that happen. So I want you to think about that when you're looking into spells and rituals and manifesting, because it doesn't have to be for spells. Like manifesting has a lot to do with intentions and affirmations. And while it's great, you know, it's a great starting off point to have your mindset on what it is that you intend for your life is incredibly important. But without putting forth any effort, you're not going to get anywhere. So that is just my opinion on the phrase, intentions are everything. I just don't think it's that black and white. I don't think it's that cut and dry. I don't think you can just simply say that and then move on with your life and never really have to explain what you mean by that. So next time you hear somebody say that, think for a second. Is that true? How do I really feel about it? So I hope this maybe prompted some deeper thinking for you guys and like how you view intentions and everything else in your practice. And I would love to hear your opinions down below. So drop me a comment. I love talking to you guys down there. And with that, I'm gonna get off here and go set some intentions. So with that, I bid you all farewell. Oh, don't forget to like the video, thumbs up, and subscribe if you want. Click the bell so you don't miss a video. But with that, I bid you farewell. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, month, year, life. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.